In today's video, we're going to be sharing with you a solution that we built out for one of our clients that manages and builds out nursing homes. So the focus of this solution is how they can manage construction projects for many nursing homes at one time. We're using Monday.com's newest feature, the portfolio management feature. Steve, who built this solution for our client, is going to be sharing exactly what the client wanted and the solution that we built out. So let's jump in.
Hi, my name is Tara, and I'm a certified Monday.com partner and the founder of Simpleday. My goal is to help you build powerful yet simple workflows with Monday.com. If you need help with a custom implementation, my contact details are in the description below. Let's jump into today's tutorial and make Monday the best part of your week.
Hi, today we are going to present a build that we did for a company that purchases nursing homes and refurbishes them. They are currently refurbishing 5 nursing homes simultaneously and plan to begin a further 19, bringing the total to 24 in the near future. As the refurbishments are so long and complex, we had to create boards that reduce the complexity whilst giving them and management the visibility they need to ensure they are refurbished on time and on budget. We will review the boards from bottom to top. To start the build, we created 3 storage boards just to house specific information we would need later on. These are the suppliers, the facilities, and the rooms. Whilst basic, each board will play a part in the overall build. The suppliers board will house all information relevant to the supplier, their active, inactive status, contact details, and payment terms. The facilities board houses all the locations of the nursing homes and the status of their project. Nursing homes are so large that they run the projects room by room with the rooms listed here. Now that we have defined these rooms, let's move on to the facilities. Each facility has its own work board or project board and its pricing board. If we look at the pricing board, each item of the pricing has to be done individually, and the suppliers need to be linked to that item. So here we've linked a supplier to the action item. We've also linked the room that needs to be refurbished, and then we have the actual pricing itself, the square feet, quantity, cost, delivery cost, total cost, etc. This will bundle into the workboard and ultimately into the executive view. We now have the main driver for each of the projects, what we call the project board or the workboard, and this company has split it into 4 phases: the design creation, the materials and labor pricing portion of it, the construction setup, and the construction itself. Now, being a project and portfolio setup, we are able to list the project as being on track, at risk, or off track. Here we can see the priority per item, be it low, medium, high, or critical, and the status of each active item as they get ready to do the refurbishment. We have the due date, and the timeline for that particular action. Now we have the link to the suppliers board, and we have all the pricing relevant. So you can see the pricing in the pricing board, you can see the pricing on the main workboard. To make working with the pricing simpler, we use what's known as a mirror automations that copies the information from the mirror board into a local board. So you can see we have local total cost and local total build, meaning that this information we can more readily use. Sometimes a little bit tricky to work with mirror boards and connected boards. That is per site. Now we have the hub of everything, and that is the tasks board. The tasks board is for all of the different locations, all the refurbishments happening, and the task per refurbishment. This is the bird's eye view that everyone can come see exactly where and what tasks per location at any time. So you can see over here there is a task, a responsible person, a priority, the facility itself, which room it is, which supplier it is, its start date, end date, and status. We have different automations in order to notify different people of different things. We have different views for different individuals, the construction view, what we call a pricing view, today's tasks, this week's tasks, and anything that falls into critical, making it easy to visualize the tasks because across 5 refurbishments, there's so many tasks that need to be kept track of. This all rolls up into the portfolio board. And here we have the snapshot per location, per facility, and where they are in the process. So as we saw earlier, we can see the project health, Lexington, we had listed as off track. We can see the project process, which is a accumulation of the status column. In this case, 47% are completed, 8.8% working on, 14.7% is a future step, and 29% is on hold. The priority which management can set can be high, medium, low, or critical. They can also set the status. Management also have the ability to set the timeline from this board and compare it to the actual timeline which we got from the Lexicon work board. Finally, we have the costings. We mentioned the mirror automations that we used in order to make it simpler to use. We've now brought those costings onto this board so management at a snapshot can see the total costs, the total budget, and get an overview of each of the 5 facilities. So in summary, we began at a granular level, creating boards that would later provide the visibility they need. We created a phases board and a pricing board per facility, used a mirror automation app to make certain items from the pricing board local, which makes it easier to use. We have the tasks board with all the tasks for all the sites, ensuring one place for all ongoing refurbishment items. Finally, an executive view of each refurb, including its status, time tracking, and costings.
Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and remember to subscribe to receive tips and tricks on how to use Monday.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.